My name is Esna Garcia Rios. I am a dreamer and a graduate student right now at the University of Arkansas. This isn't a time to feel like everything is gone, because we now have a platform. We now have enough to back us up to say we have contributed for the last couple of years. Financially, we've contributed. We've contributed in other ways by becoming educators and by becoming our lawyers and working throughout our community and becoming nurses and whatnot. So now we have a platform, and no one can really take that away from us. So she kind of collected herself, and we talked about, okay, what are our next steps? But it was very devastating.
Yeah. So you have 2 years for this politically to be resolved. And so the consequences are delayed. But what happens if we don't get immigration reform, if we don't get a DREAM Act 2017 or something? Does it mean you're back in the shadows? You're back in the cash economy? You're back in fear? What happens?
Yes and no. Yes, I'll be out of status. But no, I don't want to be in fear. I've come out. I've lived the life of someone who has documents, who is living a normal life, and there's no way that after having those two major identities of being undocumented and fearful and being documented and hopeful, that I'm going to lose that hope. Because like I said, we've now proved that we can do so much for this country that it would just be terrible if we lost that hope afterwards. And I personally think if nothing resolves in those 2 years, I'll be undocumented again, but there's no way that my spirit will be broken ever again.
Looking forward, let's say, to 2040 or 2050, and a historian is watching this video, what would you like them to know about this time and this place as they're putting together their history of immigration in the first quarter of the 21st century?
I guess for future historians, I would like them to know that our immigrant population in this time period was resilient, that we were hopeful, that we were regular people just trying to live our lives, who had to get through some extraordinary hurdles, but managed to continue to live their lives happily